Tom Brady's Deflategate has been one of the biggest controversies. And I can tell you why. It's because how deflated footballs can affect the game and determine wins and losses. You have Adrian Peterson's issue with his beating up kids, but his personal life doesn't really affect how he plays because he could cover it up if it wasn't exposed and stuff on TV. Same thing with Ray Rice, with him beating up his wife on TV. That could be covered up, and he could still play very well if it wasn't so exposed and controversial. So the Deflategate cannot be hidden because the way the game's been determined is based on how the football is played, and that's one of the factors. It determines whether it crosses the line for a touchdown or whether it crosses the line, goes out of bounds, or safety. So many things. And I feel like it has a reasonable controversy because that can't be covered up. Because the way that the football can be felt and how it's determined or how it's been used and operated does really affect the game and stuff like that. So that's what I feel like it does. And apparently, quite frankly, that shouldn't be something really to be controversial about, but it's something that should be handled, but shouldn't be blown out of proportion. But could have determined how the game was played. But the fact that the score is final and the game is set in final, that goes so many ways. Determines how the game is played. That's one of the key words, and that's one of the things to really put into mind. Because this is one of the biggest important things set in stone. And it's what I feel like. So, to conclude that, it's like the deflated football is one of the biggest things. Very important, very useful, and it has a big primary resource as to how the game is determined, wins and losses. Wins and losses is the final thing that the fans really look at and what the fans really see and pay attention to more than what goes on in their personal lives. So the Deflategate can be controversial, but however, it can't be very, very controversial and blown out of proportion. Thank you.